Welcome back to Satch and Scotch. I'm your host, Sylvie Bona, with my friend here, George Dixon, and Johnny, 6 box behind the camera, and Sebastian Zamora hanging out with us. And we're here with Elijah Muhammad. Dude, I've watched Elijah Muhammad through CrossFit since like the early videos came up since he was on YouTube, like back in the day, 2012-ish, 2013. I think I opened my affiliate in 2013. So I used to watch this guy, and the only reason I liked you is because I was like, this guy's a cool family man of God, and he was a basketball player turned to CrossFit, and you don't see that very often.
Yeah.
You see football and hockey and baseball guys, screw them. And you don't see a lot. Sorry, man. And you don't see a lot of like basketball guys because we're like really taller. We have longer limbs. The pressing and stuff is a little harder. Pistols, handstand push-ups. For me, that's difficult. And I'm a 6'1", 225 pound point guard. CrossFit's hard for me. So I saw this guy killing it. I was like, oh, I want to be like Elijah. I want to be strong like Elijah.
Cool,
so,
man.
yeah. So, you came to the ECC and you came in third.
Third team, 10th individual.
10th individual, third team. What was the team?
Me, Annie Thor's daughter, Frederica Gideus, and Michelle Atundra.
Awesome. And what was the name? What was your team name?
Team Nutriforce.
Team Nutriforce.
Yeah.
Sick. So watch us a little bit about yourself, man. Like you started CrossFit. People probably know the story in Tennessee.
So I started CrossFit in 2010. I was just graduating from college. My strength and conditioning coach actually came to me and said, I think you'll be good in CrossFit. You should do it. And I was like, hey, I got a kid. I got to get a job. Competing's over. Like, if I'm not playing professional balls, kind of like, what's CrossFit?
You played for Tennessee Tech?
Played for Tennessee Tech, cool. Yeah. He said, I'll hire you as a strength coach. That can be your career. You're really good in the weight room. You're very motivated. He said, the only catch is I want you to do CrossFit.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold on. So to get this job, I gotta
go work out.
Yeah, I gotta do CrossFit.
I gotta do burpees to get paid.
So I told him, I was like, that's a bet. I want to be a part of the facility. I wanted to help him out because he was like almost like a father figure. Just kind of coaches. You know how coaches are. They love you. They take care of you. Yeah, It's a good relationship. So I ended up becoming a strength and conditioning coach at Tennessee Tech for men's basketball.
Awesome.
I started doing CrossFit. And I started training with Rich Froning.
Yeah.
That was like my first experience in the CrossFit, and it just kind of
a little messed up.
Yeah, I know.
That's your start.
I know. It's just like, yo, can I get a win? Can I get a win, bro? But
you gonna take a break soon?
It was really humbling.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was a collegiate athlete, and I thought I was just so athletic. But CrossFit was like,
that's what I thought. And that's CrossFit.
Like,
it happened to me.
Yeah, it's like you gotta work at this. Like you can't just come in and do it. I picked up a basketball, I could shoot, I could dribble. I picked up a football, I was fashioning everybody. I understand plays. Like it was just stuff I caught onto with the ball. But with CrossFit, it was just like.
And people need to understand this. When people come to CrossFit gyms and they're like average people or former athletes, and they come in, they gotta leave the ego at the door.
Yeah.
Because I played college basketball and I started CrossFit. I know it was hard as hell.
Yeah.
Like I was horrible. I was losing to everybody. I couldn't do 50 pull-ups. My first workout was Cindy.
Yeah.
You kidding me? Cindy? Like the squats killed me, the pull-ups killed me after like 10 rounds.
Yeah,
it took me I think like almost 40 minutes to do Cindy, my first workout. It was like a local global gym. So people need to realize that like even top level athletes are already in good shape and fit. When they do CrossFit, it's gonna humble you.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Humbled really fast, and I just saw how good Rich was, and my mind was like, hey, I don't care to be the best. I just don't want to be the worst. I just want to be decent. So hey, whatever you do, I'm gonna do. I just want to train. I just want to get better, and it then became life. It just became like second nature, just training, and then we started learning. I started learning more about how the body works and what it can take, like load, and what it can manage. And a lot of people just were like, you're not supposed to do that, or you're lifting too much, or that you can't lift heavy every day. It's just like, yes, I can.
Look at me, I'm doing it.
The body can, and I became so obsessed with watching him work out and train. I became so obsessed with like, how does his body do that?
Yeah.
Like I want my body to be able to do that. Like any type of load, daily training, nonstop pushing, off of zero sleep, just whatever comes, I want to be prepared.
Well, is that the body or is it the mind?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think no doubt the mind will break down first.
Yeah.
And the body can still move.
Yeah.
But just watching him, it was just like the mind never broke down and the body was in the ground. But because mentally he thought he can do it, he just kept pushing. So I was just like, I want that. Like, I just want to be like that, you know?
I get that, and I see coaches, like certain coaches will say, you know what, oh no, that's enhancement drugs. There's no way the body can do that. No way the body can maintain that level. And they're usually coaches who aren't working out. But you know what I mean? Right?
Good way to throw it out there.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, it's really interesting to see that, because I feel like if you're in a very specific type of environment with special people who have that just unexplainable drive, right? The body can't do the unthinkable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, definitely, man. It was just a great experience, man. So I trained with him for 2 years and got into CrossFit.
Did you push him in certain things? Like, were you better at him than other things?
I was not good at him in anything except for running.
Yeah, running.
If we had a running workout,
I think anybody's better.
And that just came from basketball.
Running. Just kidding.
That just came from basketball.
Yeah,
you know, I was able to sprint well, anything agility wise and moving. Yeah, I can hold my own.
Could he dunk? He can't dunk.
No, you put a basketball in Rich's hand, he looks. It's not good.
Silly, yeah.
It's not good.
He ain't smooth.
He won't even play basketball with me. Like, you know, if we do anything, it's like hockey or baseball or something. But if I invite him to the
you could run faster.
Yeah, if I invite him to the court, he's going to decline that invitation.
He'll come cheer you on, probably. Yeah, you can do it. Go.
Yeah, man. But
so how have you progressed and evolved as an athlete? Starting out, like, you started out with a pretty optimal opportunity as a CrossFit athlete. And then how have things kind of just like skyrocketed for you? Because, I mean, in terms of social media, your social media game's pretty hot right now.
Yeah. Social media is huge. I just kind of grew and said, you know, like, I love what he's done. I love what he's doing. I love where he's going. But I'm not him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I got to do me. I got to do my own thing, you know?
That's so important.
And as I kind of grew as an athlete, it was just like, I felt like, I don't want to say I was in the shadow, but I was standing behind a man who I, looked up to. One was like a brother to me, but it was just kind of like the little brother wanted to shine too. Yeah. You know, so like with Rich, it was like, yo, like little bro wants to do his own thing. So I just kind of started competing, going out to competitions, local competitions, competing. As I kind of grew in the sport, I then had to move away. From Cookeville, Tennessee, where we were all training at, and then that's when it just kind of sparked. It was just like, yo,
you're on your own.
I'm decent. Like, I'm pretty good. Like, even though I wasn't beating him, the way we trained allowed me to beat a lot of other people. So once I realized I was
good, did you
good,
carry that with you, like the whole philosophy that followed you to Alabama?
Yeah. It was just like I kept training the same. I never changed programs. I stayed on the same thing, just up the volume for myself. Kept pushing, kept driving. I qualified for regionals in 2012. And that sparked it. I was like, yo,
nice.
Like, I see him go to the games every year. He goes to the games, he destroys people. If I'm an image of him, or if I'm like, you know, like, I train with this guy, I should be at the games. You know, like, I need to get there. So after I changed regions, man, it was just like sickening. Like, it was the training just all day long, pushing. Had a great support system that my wife was constantly like, just go get it. Like, don't worry about anything. Just, that's what you want to do, go get it. So,
that's amazing. That's so cool.
It just came to where it was just like, it was like almost like tunnel vision. It was
did you go by feel though? Like, did you train by feel, or were you on a specific program? Or
no. I mean, I program for myself and do all of that, but she was my rest day. So it was just kind of like, hey, yo, we're going to the movies, and we're going out to breakfast, and we're doing this. You're going to coach, you're coming home, and we're moving. And so that's where I kind of was like, okay, well, I guess I won't work out today. And she did that, not a lot, you know,
but enough.
But enough.
And when you needed it too, right?
Yeah, it was almost like she saw, like,
our wives see what we need.
He's getting a little crazy. Like, you know, he's getting out of hand. Like, you know, like, hey, we're leaving town tomorrow. We're going shopping. And it was just like, all right, like, so she balanced that out for me a lot. I never programmed rest days. I just felt like the body didn't need a rest. So I have a slogan, like a hashtag. It's lift heavy often as in every day.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so that's my hashtag. And behind the hashtag came from, if my body can withstand stress, which is family, faith, fitness, jobs, friendships, just anything. If my body can withstand that, I mean, studying, learning, school, whatever you have on your plate, your body can withstand that load every day, not often, but as an every day, then why can't I lift weights every day? Why do I need a rest day? My body doesn't rest for my family.
That's a phenomenal.
Like, you know?
That's a phenomenal.
I don't get rest from being a husband, from being a father.
I don't get rest from changing shit every morning.
Yeah, you know.
I got a new kid. I change poo every single morning. I change. Sometimes a kid wets the bed. I get 3 kids ready for school. Man, you know what? You're absolutely right.
You don't get rest from that. So it's like if my body can withstand this stress, this load daily. Not often. This isn't often. This is as an everyday. So a lot of people think of it as often. Like, oh man, I'm stressed out often, or this is often stressed.
Man,
like
you see entrepreneurs and business guys talk about, we gotta have a morning routine.
Yeah, you know.
You have kids, there's no morning routine.
I was just like, you got to be prepared for anything. That's what
there's
CrossFit teaches. Is be prepared for everything.
You wake up and get ready to go for whatever life has to throw.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like go. So I literally took that same mentality and was just like, well, I can train my body every single day in some shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, I can train. I can push it to the limit, and I'll actually unlock my potential. And it may not be in CrossFit. It may not be in lifting weights.
Maybe it's being a dad though.
But it's going to be in being a human. I know that off of 0 sleep, I'm good. Yeah. Like, 48 hours of no sleep, I can still manage. Like, So it's just the lift heavy often as an everyday is a slogan of the heavy is stressors. It's not actual load on a barbell. It's not actually lifting weights. And y'all are probably the first people I ever told this to. But it's not actually load on a barbell. Now, that's where it comes in because I lift heavy often as an everyday, But the load, heavy is actual load, and it's your load may be different from someone else's load. We can't weigh it, but you can push through it. It's as an every day, you can manage it. And if you can manage that every day, go in the gym and work out.
What gives you that strength?
I think I get it from my mom.
Yeah.
She was a single mother. Yeah. She just, like, after growing up and kind of looking back and then getting around different people who live totally different lifestyles, like growing up, everybody was in the same rut. Like, we were all in the same, so I never seen anything different. It's like your rut is just a little bit more messed up than my rut, but we're still in it, And when I moved and got to see other, like, lifestyles and the way people were raised, I was just like, damn, like, how did she do it? Like, like, we were in the grime. Like, like, how did she do
like
it?
Derek Johnson.
No, you know what? My mom was a single mom, too. Moved, picked up, came foreign country, and was like, out at 5:30 in the morning, home at 9. And that was normal. Right? I was like, all right. And then when I got older, I was like, so wait, not everybody gets up at that time and comes home at that time? Like, none of my friends are making their brothers lunch or dinner. I'm like, oh, shit. Right?
So it was just, I was able to see different people, different lifestyles. And I'm a people person. So when I talk to you, like, I want to know you. Like, where you from? What's your middle name? Like, where was you born? You got siblings? Like, hey.
I'm not telling my middle name, just saying.
Have you ever, like, stabbed somebody? Like, or are you crazy? Like, I want to know. So, like, when I get the information, it's just like, it helps me to kind of groom as a person because it's like, like, your heavy is different from my heavy. Yeah. But, like, we doing this every day. Like, we got it. So, that's I think powerful, my mom kind of gave me when I look back at it, kind of gave me the strength to kind of be like, I don't know, like, my kids they're gonna want for nothing. They're gonna be fine, and it's not from buying them stuff or making a ton of money. It's like, dad's gonna be here to love on you daily, like, like every day.
That's the most important. I grew up mad poor. Like, I was the oldest of 6. Came to Canada from Romania, escaped communism. Lived in Austria. Came here. My dad and my mom had 5 kids. Had 6 in Canada. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment for 2 years with 6 kids. Right, we all slept on couches all night. Man, I loved it. Yeah. We bought stuff from like thrift shops and stuff like that. Like, the only actual new clothes we bought were underwear, socks. And that was like Easter and Christmas. Yeah. But we grew up mad poor, like mad poor. And then my dad just eventually worked hard. My mom never worked. My dad worked hard. But the fact that my mom was home with us, loved us. My dad came home, loved us. Yeah. Like, they looked after us. Like, that was more in terms of education, development, emotional development, everything. Our family's mad tight. Yeah. And we all turned out extremely well. And now my parents are doing very well for themselves. But, like, that doesn't matter, man.
That's awesome, man.
It's all about what your family can do for you and being there for your kids, being a great. Like, my biggest goal in life is to be the best father I can be and best husband I can be.
And I literally
that, I don't care.
I literally sit back and tell people, like, like my kids don't need anything but love. Like, like, people, they don't, like, whether I whether we're best friends and I buy you stuff every week, it doesn't matter. But if you know I care for you, like, yo, we're good forever. You know? So, like, that's kind of like my mentality, like, with things. It's like, my wife, like, just know I care for you. Like, no matter what, I want to see you do good. I want to see you succeed, and I'm going to be a hand to help. My kids, I just want them to know, like, so I think my mom instilled these things in me, and it kind of all just formulated into this, like, yo, like, I'm going to keep pushing. Yeah. No one's going to slow me down. No one's going to stop me, no matter who I got beside me. As long as I got my family, my gang, hell, we're good, you know?
Yeah. It's funny because, like, people, we've always talked about, like, you know, if you're strong in the gym, you're strong physically, you generally feel stronger in life. You feel, and it's true, you know, emotionally, spiritually, you're stronger as a person if you're strong in the gym. But where you're coming from is the opposite, which is also true. Yo, if you're strong in life and you have that love, you have a support system, you're gonna be strong in the gym. That's not even. That's just a byproduct of the way you're living your life, right?
Yeah, man. Definitely.
That's pretty cool. I've never heard that before. I'm telling you that right now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. It's all from the hashtag, man. Lift heavy often as and every day. It's just, I sit back and look at it, and just every time I think about it, it's just like gives me chills. Like, yo, like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. I can go in the gym and max out every single day. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Like, you know, and it just all comes from the basic thought of it. Like, and when people actually grasp it, it's gonna blow up, man. Like, when people actually understand, like, yo, lift heavy often.
Is that your mission statement then? Like,
yeah. You know, you gotta dig deep into what people are saying, and like, a lot of people, don't get me wrong, it's good. Like, they follow me, they love what I represent, they want to be a part of it, and I try to show as much love to the people that support, the people that don't know. But like, when you actually dig into things and know, like, snatches and scotch, like, where'd that come from? Like, I want to know the background, the history of it. Then it makes me more attached to it. Like, oh, shoot, like, that gives me chills.
So let's talk about that snatches and scotch. Where did it come from? So it came from the fact that, like, for me, it's really important to train and be healthy and be strong and love working out. Just enjoy what you do. But at the same time, have room for friends, for family, for a life outside the gym. Like, I never want to be a games athlete. That's not where I come from. I want to be strong as it can be, but I also want to be able to be there for my family. I want to have a fun time, and that's kind of where I'm from. And that's why snatches and scotch. Also, the saying is focus, smooth, strong. So you gotta stay focused when you lift. You gotta be smooth when you lift, and you gotta be strong when you lift. Connects lots of scotch. Right. So that's kind of where it came from. It's just that balance.
Ultimately, don't compromise anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's time you put in. There's time to do the things that you love and the things that you need to do as well. Right. So.
Definitely, man. That's hot.
Yeah. Cool, man. So you have one kid, right?
Three.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I saw you walking around with one.
Yeah. Well,
How old are your kids?
My boy is my 1.5-year-old old boy. He's just a brat, man. He's like, yo, Dad, you leap? No.
Oh, man.
Like, Dad, come here. So I got a 5-month-old, a 1.5 years, and 6 years old.
Okay. I got a 5. I got a 5. I got a 1.5 years, and I got a 2-month-old.
Oh yeah. Attaboy.
You guys are glutton for punishment, man.
That's the gang, man.
3 and 5, I'm good.
My boy ain't no joke. Look,
I talked to my wife. I said, yo, 3 by 30, yo. Oh, man.
That guy's nuts.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's a 1.5 years, almost 2.
Yeah.
Big kid, though.
Same with mine, man.
Big head.
Man, so my little boy, right? Literally, so I, like, take him everywhere with me. Like, so here's the photo of us. That was at Wadapalooza last weekend.
Yeah.
And so, like, he's on the floor with me. Yeah. But, like, I take him everywhere with me. Like,
well, he went up on the podium with you too, right?
Yeah.
Both of your kids.
Yeah. Not Kaysen. Kaysen's the baby.
Yeah, your daughter.
But my daughter and my son. But check this out, man. So Kaysen's like, yo, Dad, don't leave me anywhere. Like, wherever you go, I'm going.
That's amazing.
And this is him at Wadapalooza. Like, he was lifting weights.
For real?
Yeah, so look at this, man. It's a 5-pound barbell, yo.
Yeah.
And watch, look. Boom.
Yeah. He's been watching.
Yeah,
nice.
So late at night, I only get to train late at night.
Yeah.
And so when I train late at night, I take him in the garage with me. It's like 11, 12 o'clock. I'm like, yo, you don't need sleep as in every day, son. You know, like, you don't need sleep.
It starts now.
So I take him in the garage with me at like 11:30, 12 at night. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I do it just to wear him out throughout the night. He sleeps through the night. My wife doesn't work, so he's like knocked out till 10 a.m. and she can just have her mornings. So we go in the garage and work out.
That's what I should do.
And it's so crazy that he's just literally dialing in on every single movement that I'm doing. How old is he? He's a year and a half.
That's a year and a half?
Yeah, man.
Wow. That's Luca. Oh, he's nuts.
Man.
But he does kettlebell swings only. He doesn't do the barbell. My daughter does the 15-pound clean jerks at like 5.
Sweet.
She's a tiny little girl, so she's watching me. She's like, Dad, look what I can do. She did a perfect hand clean and jerk.
Yeah.
And I was like, who taught you that? She's like, I saw Mommy do it. I was like, that's sick.
My daughter.
They always hang out at the gym.
I asked my daughter the other day before we came here. We were in Wadapalooza. We got home. We was home for a couple days. I said, hey, Cameron, do you want to work out like Daddy? She just stopped. She looked at me. She was like, that's way too hard. I don't want to do that at all. I was like, it's okay, baby. Like, you don't have to do it, you know? Like, you don't have to do it. And then my wife looked at me and was like, that was way too long of a no. She told me no as soon as I asked her. So I guess my wife asked her, was like, you want to work out like Daddy? She was like, no.
She probably didn't want to let you down.
Yeah, but she paused for a little bit like, I got to be honest with Dad. I'm like, no, but it's cool, man.
Yeah, so let's wrap this up, man. It's really late. Everyone's exhausted. Let's turn this place down. Anything that is coming up in the future you want to talk about?
Just doing a lot of seminars, lift heavy often seminars, so Olympic lifting, or weightlifting, snatch and clean and jerk, and we go over the squat, going in depth on movement, teaching people how to move the proper way, get out of their old ways to get into new ones. All right, just changing.
You coming to Canada anytime soon?
I am not.
No.
I'm not, but I need to, though.
Yeah.
I need to. I went to Canada when I was, sorry to get off topic, I went to Canada when I was like 19.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You know, turned 19.
Where'd you go?
We were in, just give me a
Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver.
Toronto.
We're
in Toronto. Yeah, we were in Toronto. I had a roommate from Canada in college.
Toronto's changed.
Yo, we went to
a lot.
Turn 19. I was like, yo, get in the car. Let's go.
Let's go.
Like, let's go. We drove from Chicago to Canada, stayed there for 5 days. And he was just like, we're going to every single club I used to go to when I was in high school. So we kicked it in Canada.
How old are you now?
27.
Oh, you hit G-Spot? You probably hit G-Spot.
Money?
That was Money? Docs?
I don't know. All I know is
government.
For sure you hit all those clubs. For sure you hit all those
is
clubs.
that they were...
You can go ahead.
They were smoking weed in the club.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, they had all these Jamaican kids dancing. I'm like, yo, I had a blast.
I think I had like a 1 year of the club scene. That was done. I couldn't handle it.
Dude, we went there and I was like, yo, I can come back here every week if you want to. Every weekend if you want to come back to Canada, we can do it. But
I lost my first year university to that. Anyways.
But yeah, man. So we're doing seminars. Just me, lift heavy often as an everyday.
Cool.
Seminars, going over weightlifting, snatch, clean and jerk, talking about the squat. And like I said, we're just trying to get people out of their old habits of moving into new habits, changing things in their body to where they can understand how they move a little bit more. And that's really it right now. Just traveling for that, and then a lot of sponsorship stuff moving around.
Sweet. And if you haven't seen this guy lift yet, like, I'm obviously bigger than Elijah right now. I'm just saying, 225 hitting.
Yeah.
And he can lift way more than I can.
Man.
My best snatch is 255. Yours is like 310 or something.
What
was it? 3 something?
Snatch? 300 is my 301 is my new row nerd max.
Yeah.
300 is my 2-rep max touch and go.
How much
300 touch and go?
Yeah, touch and go for 300.
Wait,
yeah, man.
Wait, what?
So the first, I went to a competition, right?
So you hit 301 for a max and then 300 for touch and go?
So my max was 295 for a full year. I got back home from a competition. It's called Kong Fest. All right, it's just nothing but heavy lifting. Got back from Kong Fest. I was like, hey, yo, I'm snatching 300 tomorrow. I got back on Monday. I told him Tuesday I'm snatching 300. Because like at my gym with the coaches my assistant coaches at the gym, it's always like, hey, you got to call out what you're doing. Like, you got to say it before you do it. Like, you know, you can't just, I accidentally PR'd. Like, there's no accidents. Like, I'm telling you, I'm clean and jerking this or I'm snatching this. So I told him, like, tomorrow I'm snatching 300 for a double. And the reason why I was telling him that is because everybody was snatching 300 and I hadn't hit it yet. And I'm like, yo, I got to do something different. Like, you know, I was like, I'm going to touch and go it. Like, I'm going to touch and go it. No lie, snatched 300. The first time I've ever snatched it, held onto it, brought it down, boom, touched and go with it. Done. Done with the snatch. I'm like, I'm done. And then I just... No. I'm a CrossFitter. I'm not a weightlifter. I'm a CrossFitter. I don't use straps.
He's gonna laugh at me now because I use straps.
That's right. Every time you get the straps.
These are straps, bro. Hook grip that thing, man. Hit 300. Done with the snatch. I was like, I'm good, man. So now my max is 301. Christian Harris has an invitational that he does every year. Move fast, lift heavy. Crazy joint. I mean, it's legit.
Who's that at?
It's in New York.
Cool.
So we went up there this year and I'm like, we all hit 285. You know, we just live for everybody. It's an invitational.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, put on 301. Like, don't put 300 on. Put on 301.
Never tie your PR. Never.
There's no reason to. So I hit 301. I was like, all right, I got a new PR. So
even 3.5, bro. I'll take two. I'll do a fractional.
300.5.
Yeah, exactly. quarter pound plates. Cool, man. So, shout outs to sponsors. Any sponsors you want to shout out to?
Kill Cliff. Definitely Two Poot. Two Poot is legit.
We're supporting the athlete sponsors.
So,
here.
Kill Cliff, definitely. If you do not have Two Poot shorts, go get Two Poot shorts, man. Cool. The jorts I had on for the clean and jerk, those are Two Poot. I had on the Scottish, what is it called?
Kilt?
Yeah, it was like kilt shorts.
Yeah.
They were shorts, but they actually make kilts. I mean, they are the best shorts in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, the designs are crazy. The stuff he comes up with is crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, the brand is just booming. So Two Poot shorts, and then definitely Nutriforce Sports for supplements. Also with Nike. So
we went to the Nike launch actually.
You need to go get them Metcon 2s.
That's why I actually got the exact same shoes last night.
You need to go get the Metcon 2s, man.
2 nights ago, we went to that launch.
And then also, I just got to give a huge shout out to High Temp weight equipment. We do bumper plates. They're
great.
Yo, it's legit.
So a quick little story before we end off. I bought shitty plates for my gym. Starting out, I was on a budget. I started with nothing in my garage. It built up to a gym. So I was trying to build equipment up. Regretted it. I had to replace almost all my weights within a year and a half, 2 years. And slowly now, I'm actually budgeting to replace every single plate with a high temp plate.
Man,
I'm 3/4 of the way there, and we're gonna go all high temp. When you hit a heavy weight and you can slam that bad boy down, the bounce is sexy.
Yeah,
it's sick.
Listen, so when you do that, after you hit a heavy weight, make sure you're recording in slow mo, because when that bounce hits and it comes up, and you're just looking in the camera like,
yeah, exactly.
Bro, it's legit, man.
Yeah, but so high temp, and they just came to Canada. They're sold at the XCC Fitness in Canada, so we could finally have access to them in Canada, which is awesome.
Man. Yeah. High Temp is I work for High Temp Athletics. That's
cool.
the gym. That's our gym. But High Temp weight equipment, man, this man is up to some crazy things, man. Like,
awesome.
You know, like he is just constantly building the brand, constantly building the bumper plates better, manufacturing them better and stronger for people to use and people be able to throw around where they will never mess up. And we're actually getting into competition plates. So be looking out for that.
Nice. Sweet.
You can customize them too. Put your name on them, whatever you want on them.
Put
different
the logo
color
on them.
Yeah, different color coordination. So you can have an all red plate with blue words, or like a all yellow plate like with red words. Like however you want to do it. It's legit, man.
Branded up.
Yeah.
Solid.
Man. Cool.
Oh, thanks for being on. Appreciate it. Safe drive back.
Yes, thank you, man.
Avoid that storm.
Yeah.
It was bad last night.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, all the best in the future. Hopefully we'll meet each other again at competitions and all that stuff.
Definitely, man.
And see you around, dude.
Hey, thank you all, man. Thanks for having me on.
Peace out.
Right, cool.